Question. How do we call?
He gave us a signal.
What is up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham Adversaries? It's your boy, Super Bro Corey of the Bat Channel. What is up, everybody? Today is a big day. As you guys know, it's a special stream today, and today is May 22nd. And just to kind of share a little information, May 22nd, 1994 was actually the worst day of my life, to be honest with you guys. It was the birth of Trey the Super Bowl, Super Channel or Bat Channel. Who knows really? But let's bring in in all honesty, the best my best brother in the entire world, best friend. So let's bring you in right now, brother.
The worst day of your life, huh?
Worst day of my life.
Worst day of your life. That's what I get, huh?
Worst day of my life.
Oh my goodness. It is we'll see. Oh, Corey's he's waking up today. He's my man.
Yep.
Hey man, thank you. I
What's
appreciate
up, buddy?
That. Sorry it was the worst day of your
life.
Happy
Happy birthday. Nobody, in all honesty, happy birthday. It's good to see you, my friend.
Well, it's good to see you too, Corey. I'm excited. Wonder Wife already made it a very special birthday with breakfast this morning because she made me this thing called, she calls it breakfast sushi, but it's basically this bacon weave that she puts like eggs, green chilies, hash browns, cheese, and then she wraps it up like a sushi roll.
Wow.
And it's like, and then she like layers it with barbecue sauce. It's so good. Like, so already
that sounds amazing.
I'm feeling loved this morning, but I'm excited to do our first ever birthday celebration stream with everybody.
You said it was what today, Trey?
A birthday celebration stream?
You know what time it is. It's time to get this party rolling. God.
That was just adorable. Where the hell did you get that from?
YouTube.
YouTube? Okay. That's just hilarious, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get this party rolling. It's going to be
I'm
awesome
super
stream.
excited too because we have a lot of special guests today. People who have never been on the show before, but I've always wanted to do a show with them. So I'm super excited about that. But first, of course, because she's my number 2, or maybe the number 1 in my heart.
I was about to say, so I'm number 1, she's number 2. Is that how that works?
Well, I'm not going to answer that for you. But guys, you know who I'm going to bring in. She has finally been on a live show with us.
Wow.
After begging. Miss.
She with you? I thought she was with you.
Miss Wonder Wife in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, honey.
Hi. Happy birthday.
I know you're just out there in the living room.
And let the record show, I will always be with Batman.
We figured it'd be easy so I could see different monitors, because usually I'm way off to the side and I can't get to the laptop. So we figured it'd be easier if. Plus, I'm just keeping her out there because otherwise she's so just going to be like, oh my God, happy birthday. You're so cute. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you are cute.
It's the beard, isn't it? But guys, that's not all we have today. I am super excited to have this next guest on. I have finally done a show with him on another channel, Sil Abdul's show. But this guy, I've been paying attention to his Facebook page for a very long time. He's just been a part of the Snyderverse community forever, being one of the knights fighting through all the BS that we've had to deal with over the years. And I'm very excited to do a show with him. Ladies and gentlemen, Savage.
Hit it.
Yeah. Come on. Straight out of G-City. Y'all know me. I'm Batman, the motherfucking Dark Knight. I'm a playboy by day, vigilante by night. I'm Batman, the defender of Gotham. I dress up like a bat, cause it's motherfucking awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Savage Bat in the house. How's it going, brother? Oh, I think we have you mute. Oh, here we go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me on the channel.
Dude,
welcome.
It's so exciting
Yeah.
to finally have you here.
And happy birthday, Trey.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It's been a long time coming. You and I have chat through Facebook Messenger for a while, talking about doing a show together. And I know our time differences and stuff like that, and just haven't been able to make it work. But the fact that we get to do it now is just freaking exciting, man. I'm so
it's brilliant. Honestly, thank you so much for having me on. It's an honor.
No, the honor's all mine, sir. Seriously, just so excited to have you here. And even everyone else who's going to be on the panel today, which, Corey, I think we should just bring.
Let's bring everybody in.
Let's just bring everyone in. So, guys, you've seen him on our show before. I love this dude. This dude, every time I see him, he speaks mad truth. So here he is.
Kneel before Zod.
Yo, happy birthday, Trey. Oh my God, it's great.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And see, man, we're just not ending it today. Zod Rider's not the only one. He's not the final guest, and possibly this won't be either, depending on if they can show up in time, because I know they're running busy doing things. But you guys have also seen this man on before. Complete, utter badass. And he has sung me now happy birthday on Twitter for all to see. And I just would like to say, if it was on The Voice, I'd turn my chair around for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Bat Dan.
Hold on to your butts.
Bat Dan, what is up, good sir?
One of our number one trolls. I love it.
Somebody save me, is all I'm gonna say, Corey.
No, Corey.
I was this close to playing "Somebody Save Me" to introduce you, but I was like, we'll wait for him to say it a few times.
Wait for him to say it. Well, there you go, Corey. He said it. Give the man what he's asked for. Give him some of that small bit.
The best DC show in the world. Best DC production ever.
Guys, it is so good to see everyone on this panel all together. Hopefully, a few others will be able to show up. I know they're running a bit late, but it's going to be just a damn good time. We've had an incredible last few days with doing the Halo reviews. Last night we did our first ever Halo gaming party, which actually went really, really well. We joined our cousin who has a Twitch account, Orkin Beans. Is it Orkin Beans 14?
Orkin Beans 14, yep.
Orkin Beans 14. That's such a great name. But we were playing Halo with him last night, and he actually streamed it on his Twitch account. And we had Skywalker the Jedi, who I'm hoping can make it a little bit later. And even one of our other great viewers, Jason Kelly, who is kind of a new and recent viewer that we've had on our channel. That I had no idea. He's like a huge Batman fan, but I think he found us through like just searching Halo stuff. So kind of just cool that our fandom is, has expanded to much greater things beyond Batman and Halo and stuff like that. We're finding each other in different ways, which is awesome. But see, even Jason Kelly's in the chat. It's good to see you, brother, man. Glad to have you here. Lord Koj, I think I sent you the link if you're available. I know you had some stuff going on today, but it'd be good to see you as well, brother. But hope all is well. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. So, Gents and lady, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Great couple of days recently. A lot going on in the Snyderverse community. Wonder Wife Sarah, how's your days been? I know I kind of know because I live with you, but
I was gonna say you should know firsthand.
but go ahead and tell the audience. Like, I'm sure you have more special surprises. Comic Book Craig, what's up, brother? It's good to see you, man.
No, not too many surprises. We surprisingly actually got some snow yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I always usually wish for snow on my birthday because I like snow, and it's all the way in Maine. You don't think it's going to happen, but then you realize you live in Colorado, and when it comes to snow, any day is possible.
Pretty much.
Savage Bat, how have you been, brother? What have you been up to?
My brain's been exploding with excitement with what's been going on over the last few weeks with YouTube and some other stuff, and it's just I haven't been getting much sleep, to be honest with you. I've just been celebrating.
Dude, I hear you there, man. Purple Valkyrie, what's up, girl? It's good to see you. Hope everyone's been well. Guys, if you haven't checked out Purple Valkyrie's channel, you guys really need to. Which, hey guys, I know a lot of you have YouTube channels, so if you want to, completely up to you, go ahead and grab your links and post it in the chat so that people can find you. That way, they can just pull it. I'll pull it in the description after the show is over. I wasn't sure who was all going to show up, but ladies and gentlemen, as I said, people are going to be coming kind of in and out today. We have the Watchtower himself, Jeffrey Warfield, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey has been going crazy lately. Corey, can you bring in my man, Jeffrey?
Boom. What is up, Jeffrey?
There he is.
Yo, what's up, Jeffrey?
Hey, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It means a lot to have you guys here and kind of do something different finally. With the it's been kind of funny that I do look at YouTube as kind of like a second job because you put in a lot of hard work, you put in a lot of effort to it. But the great thing about YouTube, especially when you have other people on your panel and just hanging out with a community, is you make it feel like it's not work. So it's great to just kind of finally be here with you guys. And to me, this is the fun part, chatting with you guys and having a damn good time talking about whatever. And we do have some topics that we're going to talk about today because it's been some busy events lately in the world that we'll talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited to have everyone here. Absolutely. And I think, so Savage, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt Savage Bat with, were you finished, brother? I'm so sorry.
No, yeah. I've just been excited with what's been going on. Being a part of this community as it's been such an honor, and everyone's been so helpful in getting me off the ground because the YouTube side of it's new to me, so it's very much appreciated from everyone. Everyone has reached out to me, and it's been great.
I'm glad to hear that, man. And that's one thing that's been absolutely phenomenal with this community is that everyone, like even when I first started out on YouTube, I'll never forget the kindness of, you know, some of those great content creators like Fatal J, even, you know, Chris Wong gave me some tips, and even Sil was like one of the first people that reached out to me and was like, hey man, like I see you putting a lot of hard work into your show, like you want to be on my show sometime. And I was kind of nervous and taken back at first because I had never done a live stream at that point. Everything was recorded, video edited, and I was kind of like, oh shit, like let me do some research real quick to make sure I'm even prepared. And I watched his channel and just like became a huge fan of his show.
The man, the people's champ.
The people's champ. It is true in every sense of the freaking word.
100%.
But yeah, it's always good. I'm glad to have you here, Savage Bat. And then let's go to that way. Bat Dan, my man, how have you been, brother? I know you moved into a new apartment recently.
Yep, beginning of the month, and I'm still not unpacked yet. It's not just taking stuff out of boxes, it's figuring out what you want, what new furniture you want to order, where you want to put everything. And then I got my family coming over next weekend because my birthday is actually on Memorial Day this year, so I have to get the apartment kind of cleaned up and ready.
This is the May, man. All these May birthdays. Sil's birthday is was Tuesday. I hear Mikey Sutton's birthday is tomorrow. So that's crazy. And your birthday, Memorial Day weekend. Check that out. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
Sarah's birthday was last weekend. Yeah, crazy. This is the May. And then my boy Zod Rider. What have you been up to, big fella?
Hey man, I just been hanging in here, basking in all the awesomeness of what we've been seeing lately. And of course, you know, there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on, but other than that, you know, it's all good. It's just great to be here.
I couldn't agree more, man. And you have been blowing up as well, obviously with a lot of the craziness, you know, all the haters coming at you lately. But you and Skywalker, that last stream you guys did was flipping fire. I just loved the hell out of it, and it makes sense why it's blowing up on Skywalker's channel. But man, you even with your show, God, Scott, you know, Zod, I love the fact that you are doing all these interviews, and sometimes with people who are a bit on the controversial side of things, but like you are always open to have people on your panel. Literally, like, I don't know how you do it sometimes, because even some of the people you bring on, I kind of go like, oh, I don't know if I could have a conversation with that person. And you somehow always bring it in to where I think they kind of realize that the Snyderverse community is not a cult. It's not, you know, bad people. There's a few bad apples in any group, but certainly once they talk to you, they realize, well, maybe I was wrong about all the prejudice I had against.
For me, it's always been about finding common ground.
Yeah.
You know, you could. I always say this: you could disagree with somebody about anything, and just because, you know, they may not agree with us because of the Snyderverse, they may, you know, hate us on that. You can always find something where you might match up. So
yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. And that's why I enjoy watching your channel, because sometimes like I said, I watch some of the guests you bring on. I'm like, there's no way you're going to find common ground with this person. And somehow you do. And it's just like, damn, he's good. Like Zod could probably, you know, bring together the world's politics, you know, politicians together, you know, who completely don't speak to each other. You know, I would believe Zod would have that power. And then, of course, we got my man, Jeffrey Warfield. Dude, you've been sending me some stuff on Twitter, and it's been going crazy for you. You've had a lot of traction lately, especially to your really cool Justice League Pandora's Box sequel that you made. Go ahead and tell us what's been going on with you lately.
Yeah, as you said, a lot of crazy stuff has been going on, and especially for those who really have been paying attention for the past few months. So yeah, guess I'll just say this, for now, it seems pretty much like a really fun thing I could do for the cyber community. But I guess I can say that someone has been taking an interest in my script. So there's that.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
It's I know you don't want to say who, and because I know it's it's kind of I mean, you're being very professional about, which is great. But I just think it's really awesome for some of the traction you've been getting, and it's really cool. If you guys haven't taken the time, I haven't even finished it all yet. I try to listen to it while I'm at work. But Jeffrey's new video of his Justice League story is just really, really cool. I literally can't say enough great things about it. If you haven't checked out his first one, Justice League Pandora's Box, yet, it's dope. The whole storyline that you got. I almost wonder if like Zach is gonna look at it and be like, "Damn, that's not a bad idea." Like, hey, let me call this kid up real quick. Like, hey, Jeff, about this. Can we use a little bit of this? Like, do you mind? But no, man, Jeffrey, I'm so proud of you, dude. Because I mean, you're putting in the hard work for something that honestly, because it's owned by a giant company, IP with Warner Brothers Discovery, that may never see the light of day. But you're just putting in the effort because you're passionate about it, and honestly, it tests your abilities as a writer, and I respect that, man. That's some really, really cool stuff right there. Abso-freaking-lutely, and I'm just so happy for you and everything that's been going on lately. But guys, I do have some topics that I feel like we should discuss today. But before we begin, I know we always do this, but with our show, we like to check in to see who's all in the chat, to say hello to everybody, especially because you're coming out on a weekend, hanging out with us, just talking about some fun stuff. What's going on? Who's out there today, Corey? Oh, Super Bro Corey muted himself. See, I give him so many guests today, and he's like, oh, shit.
Yep, I muted myself. So let's see here. We got a lot of people out there today. We got Igor, we got Ryan Swayze, the Batman Who Laughs. Of course, Batan is in the chat and the stream today. The Butler. We got Mike Zilla.
Zilla, what's up, dude?
Trevor H. Carrie Kelly. Bat Fanatic with a super chat as well.
Coming with that $20 super chat, my man. You have been so freaking supportive. Thank you, Bat Fanatic. That really does mean a lot, bro. Thank you. Gosh, I was just cool with just chilling with you guys today. But somebody coming in with that $20 super chat. Corey, can you give my man Bat Fanatic a little love to say thank you?
Absolutely. Let's do this one.
It is not a question of money.
You see, I'm buying this hotel and setting some new rules about the pool area.
I see you over there, Batan.
God, I was just looking to see because I was like, why do I see one?
We got Lucas Ironside in the house.
Lucas
Eric
Ironside.
Patterson.
What up, Eric?
Restored the Snyderverse.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. That means a lot. Thank you. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you. That means and he's rebranded himself over the years. First he was hashtag release the Snyder Cut guy. And then I think he did hashtag make the Batfleck movie guy for a little bit, but now he's just going full on for it. He's doing hashtag restore to Snyderverse guy. I dig it, man. That's the way to do it. We'll be talking about the restore to Snyderverse today, talking about what the status is of it and what the panel thinks is if it's going well in our direction with the first month and a half of David Zasloff taking in Warner Brothers Discovery. But thank you so much, brother, for that $10 super chat. Much love. Corey, play my man a little love.
And it keeps going. We got the Nicotina show.
Guys. For the Nicotina show, if you have not checked out Project Justice League, I finally had a chance to watch it. And it's really good, actually. It's really, really good. And I'm glad they did it right. The story is good. The animations are, it's a motion comic thing that they're doing. And more importantly, they're raising money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And when anyone does that kind of shit, hell yeah, I fully 100% support you. Because I think they've already raised $1,700, which is fantastic. because I mean, Corey and I know we've raised quite a bit of money too for AFSP and for Feeding America. It's not easy. It's hard work, and especially we realize, you're asking for people's money to a great cause, but they're hard-earned money. So when they feel it's the right time to donate to such a cause because they believe in it, like the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. To me, it always inspires me. It moves me emotionally when I see people going out of their way to raise money for such a great cause, because we're even doing a Facebook birthday. I know Facebook does that birthday donation thing, which I think Batdan actually donated to. Thank you so much, brother, for the American Foundation to Suicide Prevention. I think we've raised like $60 so far. Our goal is $200 by the end of next week. So just add in, every little dollar helps for something like that.
Absolutely.
Obviously for #4Autumn, and anyone who has dealt with depression and feels like they're alone, we like to let them know that we're there for them. And as always, guys, if you feel like donating to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I always put in my description on YouTube the link to Autumn Snyder's donation page. So please, if you feel so inclined, please donate to that page.
But still,
thank you so much.
a lot more out there. We got #Restore the Snyderverse guy, Oracle's Clock Tower, the Batman Who Laughs, the Butler, Beyond the Night, Red Hooded Outlaw. We got Jason Kelly in the chat.
Jason Kelly. It's so much fun playing with you, bro. Oh my gosh,
Leaky.
Thank you so much, dude. What was that, euros? I think that's euros, right? $2.25. My man. Thank you so much, Leaky. That really does mean a lot. Happy birthday.
Did you just say euros?
Did I say euros? Did I say euros?
I'm pretty sure it sounded like euros, man. They're pounds, dude. But you got me hungry for euros now. Like, I want some
I'm thinking like European dollars, so I just said euros. Like,
yeah. We're not in Europe anymore.
That would be great, guys, with the dill sauce and the fries.
Right? It sounds good right
yeah.
now.
I mean, now euros sound good, babe. We messed up. Pork chops aren't going to be the thing tonight. I'm going to need you to completely change our dinner plans.
Well, I always have stuff for euros on hand.
I wonder why I'm coming in hot. She's just saving the day.
Well, hey, at least it's not a bad calzone, right?
No, yeah, I don't want to think about that. I know Sil really loves that bat calzone, but
he likes the extra Catwoman sauce. Let's be honest.
He did like the extra Catwoman sauce, but I'm a little worried for him because as you know, in Mikey Sun's issue number 2 of Dreamwalker, Sil is finally going to show up as Silver the Vampire. And for the amount of garlic that was on that Batman calzone, I'm worried for his health. I don't want to see that vampire Sil, get
I
lost.
think we could make our own version of a Batman calzone.
We'd probably do it better, too.
It wouldn't be hard to do that, actually, when you think about it. I mean, all the ingredients are available, and it probably would be better, higher quality ingredients, too. Yeah.
Right, I agree.
Because Little Caesars is all about cutting corners.
Quality, Zod, quality.
Quality over quantity. The amount of money they spent on marketing for simply the bat calzone.
Well, this is for Leaky. Let's get nuts, boys.
And he had us. Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
I gotta ask you guys, how do you guys get away with your drops and all the clips that you use from these Batman movies? Because I showed I would say a less than 40-second clip from the Suicide Squad, the extended cut yesterday, and they hit my channel with a copyright claim.
I was wondering the same.
So I don't know how you guys are able to do what you do, because you always have a ton of literal Batman clips. And
well, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, like we have the motherfucking Batman over here. I'm the motherfucking Bat channel, and I just tell Warner Brothers how it is. They're just getting. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not how it goes at all. Oftentimes, they do give me copyright strikes. I think the technical rule for copyrights is you can't have like a consecutive scene for over 10 seconds before they flag it. If it's below 10 seconds. I forget exactly what clause that kind of thing is, but generally 10 seconds they don't bother. And sometimes to kind of get away with it, sometimes I'll clip like a middle portion where it's like if a character kind of gives a reaction to what's happening, I'll cut that scene out. So technically it's not a consecutive scene. You know, it is kind of jagged.
Right.
So
All
that's
right.
kind of
Well,
but now that I told you that, YouTube could be like, I knew it.
The scene that I was showing was literally on YouTube. I took it from another YouTube channel and we were showing it, and they still clipped me for it. So I had to I had to trim it out, otherwise they were going to demonetize the stream. So I was like, okay,
I've kind of just decided the amount of money we get from ad revenue is usually dollars, a few dollars, cents. That it's not even worth it. So
if they demonetize us, they demonetize us.
Yeah, I mean, really, we make it up with the super chats, and then YouTube, of course, takes a giant portion out of that too.
But we also include fair use acts in all of our shows, descriptions, and everything like that. So
yeah, we do that. But I will say, usually the big one is music. Is where they get us. Like when Corey plays "Somebody Save Me" every damn time, I know I'm gonna get demonetized.
What did he just say, Batman?
The funny thing is that I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently, like Arcane, all of their music, aside from enemies from Imagine Dragons, and like basically 99% of Arcane's music is copyright free, so you can use their music.
Yeah, you can do things like that, and oftentimes when like you see me do like trailer reactions, I mean those are gonna automatically get demonetized. But to prevent myself any further like copyright strikes, a lot of the music I use in the background, I'll like specifically find musicians who like created arrangements who say like, yeah, you can use this for your show and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll get permission if they want that. So the amount of extra work that people don't realize go on behind the scenes of a YouTube channel, it's not like we just get it. It's just like, bam, there's content. There you go. No work added. I wish it was that way. That would be nice.
But we got Beyond the Night too, Trey here with a happy B-Day TBC. I'm going to hit him real quick.
Are you sweet talking me?
Oh, Corey.
And Trey, we have another special person in the chat that I wanted to bring in as well. You ready?
Sure. Who is it?
Purple
oh my
Valkyrie.
God! Yes,
Purple Valkyrie.
Hey.
Purple.
Hey.
That's
Sweet.
right.
Oh my God!
Hello, guys. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Purple. I really do appreciate that you're here, guys. If you have not checked out Purple Valkyrie's channel, like I've told everyone on the panel, feel free to just post your links to your channels on the chat, because I mean I'm all about networking and letting people promote their stuff. It doesn't bother me one little bit, as long as you're not like promoting like some of those porn bots that we have show up every now and then in the chat. But guys, Purple Valkyrie.
You can't mention purple porn bots and Purple Valkyrie in the same sentence. That's not cool, bro.
I agree. Sorry, that was my bad. But Purple's channel, no joke about Purple's channel.
Turn up in the chat now. I'll take full responsibility here.
I mean, I just gotta say, Purple, I absolutely love your show. It was one of those scenes where like I think Syl finally had you on his show, and I was like, oh my God, wait, it's like Purple. Like I didn't even know she was like a part of this. Like she knew about us. Like I would like check out her channel and like be like, wow, man, great content. And then all of a sudden she was like on Syl's show, and I was like, oh Jesus, like Purple's a part of this community too. Like how awesome. Just love your channel, Purple. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Well, you guys are absolutely crushing it as well. I'm so proud of you. We get to watch your takes and watch your breakdowns, especially of Halo. Bless you for doing that.
Yeah. There was some very slow moments. Corey, I remember there was a few episodes where Corey would tell me before we started our stream, he was like, dude, I don't know like what to say about this without completely trashing it. And I would just say to him, like, just do it then. If you thought it was trash it. you know, like
So
that's the deal.
that's why on the second rewatch I said, you know what? I'm gonna take away all my Halo fandom lore knowledge, and I'm just gonna enjoy it from a sci-fi film.
Yeah, right. Some of it is just so kind of crazy when it comes to, because I read a few articles that you were actually talking about, Purple, about the bait and switch, and just I guess one of the original Halo production designers for the video games actually came out and said not his Halo, basically. And I was like, damn, like here it comes, all the Halo fans are gonna be like, you're hashtag not real Halo fans. Like I played I played all the games. Does that not make me a fan? Oh my
You have to
gosh.
like everything related to Halo to be a real Halo fan.
Right, yeah.
That's the rules with them.
Krypton Core, I'll try to find I think you're on Twitter, right? I'll try to find you a thing so I can send you something. But out of curiosity for the panel, I know Purple has kind of been watching it. Has anyone else, and Sarah and Corey obviously have been watching it, has anyone else kind of checked out Halo? Any interest at all?
I'll tell you this, Trey.
Yeah.
I haven't checked out Halo, but Purple Valkyrie, your channel is amazing. And I told Sil Abdul that he made the greatest decision he possibly could have made by making you his co-host, because the chemistry that the two of you have on when you do streams together is unbeatable. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm very lucky to get to work with him. Yeah, was very surprised that he asked, but very blessed. But it's this community. You guys were talking about it before. It's this, we have so much great crossover, and it's so good to see people working with other people, and new voices popping up all the time. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of breaking news there. I've got Purple Valkyrie coming on next week.
Indeed, yeah.
So, really looking forward to that.
Looking forward to
Pow.
It's gonna be
That's
fun.
awesome. That is so freaking exciting. Hey, Krypton Core, while you're at it, can you send me a DM on Twitter so that way, because I can't, for some reason, I keep like typing in your name into Twitter and it's just not like popping up, so I have no idea what's happening. But go ahead and send me a quick message and I'll send you the link so you can hop on with us, because it'd be good to have you here, bro. Yeah,
Trey,
man. Yes.
Trey, and we got Zod right on the house, but he's also hooking you up with a $10 super chat as well.
Zod, you didn't have to do that, fool. You just blessed me with your presence, and I'm happy as is.
It's the Bad Channel. I love you guys. I love you, Trey, Corey. You guys are amazing. This is a wonderful day. This is a great celebration of community, and I couldn't be happier.
Oh man!
I think we're gonna get Zod right of this one.
You know what happened with the D.R.E. Yeah. You know who's back up in this.
Yeah.
See, and right there, demonetized.
For real.
But you know what? Sometimes it's worth the laugh.
That's my goal. I will find a way to demonetize Trey every single stream.
Yeah, he is truly Superman right there. That's his goal, just to ruin Batman's life. Oh man, thank you so. And look at so fresh coming in too. My God, guys, like seriously, it means the world to me that you guys are supporting us this way, because like I've said before, it really just goes right back to the channel, and sometimes we donate it. We donate a lot. Most of the time, but thank you so much for your support today, Osa Fresh. He says, happy birthday, bro, and more power to this channel, man. Yeah, this panel right now is absolutely fire, with having everyone here, and Purple Valkyrie and Zod and Bat Dad and Jeffrey the Watchtower, and of course the motherfucking Batman up above, and then I got my Wonder Wife, me lady. And then that freaking guy,
Super Bro Corey. Let's hit him with this.
Affleck was the bomb. It's Batman, yo. Word, bitch. Batfleck like a motherfucker. What's up now?
What's up now?
Affleck like a mother. Oh man, that's hilarious. So guys, there's something I do want to talk to you guys about.
Okay.
Some themes been coming up lately, but let's go ahead and talk about this whole. Does anyone watch The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh yes, on my rewatch right now.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
yeah, man, I do.
what do you guys think about this whole Burke cut? This whole pulling in some Zack Snyder blueprints with the whole Dawn of the Seven.
It's brilliant. It's
The
completely
writers are
brilliant.
pure Snyder.
Much respect.
Yeah.
And Snyder himself responded, actually tweeted about it. So.
Tweeted it. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, as Zack Snyder said, congratulations to Director Burke. Excited to see your vision realized. Tweeting back the Vault International page that they have for The Boys. Brilliant marketing, right? Like they totally, I mean, why not? Why not pull from Zack? Because clearly he has such a powerful following on Twitter that, you know, doing something kind of a parody of it, which is nothing new that we haven't seen already from The Boys. You know, I think season 2, they even kind of joked like, oh, Josh's rewrites are going really well, aren't they? You know, I think they made that kind of reference in that. So nothing we haven't seen before, but you guys feel...
Well, what's funny is the writers claimed that was not meant to be a reference to Joss Whedon. That's what they claimed anyways. They just thought like it just sounded funny to use the name
just some
Joss.
dude named Joss doing rewrites, huh?
I heard it.
I knew that was already a parody of Zack Snyder's films, though. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I heard that. Like I heard the writer say that, and I was like, no, that's a lie.
The writers are the biggest Zack Snyder fans that there are. Obviously,
You know that.
watch this show and you're just like, yeah, they took all their inspiration from Snyder. They're totally in. It's funny to see all these companies embracing the Snyderverse and loving what Zack is doing. Everybody's doing it but Warner Brothers. It's so funny.
Even Disney apparently like even Disney, which is the one that most shocked me, because it was like, how did you get the rights to get a Batfleck silhouette even?
Oh yeah, for that Disney thing. And see, that was actually a topic we were going to discuss as well. But before we get to that, let's hear from Purple. What did you think about this whole marketing scheme that Amazon is doing with The Boys?
I think it's genius. You know, it's what better way to kind of drum up some attention and to really kind of shift focus towards it. I think a lot of people are really looking forward to season 3. I need to do a catch up and rewatch season 2, so that's what I'll be doing over the next couple of days. But I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, absolutely. # release the book.
Out of curiosity, do you think? I know even Syl, I saw he was like posting some stuff. He's like, are they actually releasing like a film theme that they're gonna do? Do you guys expect anything like that, or do you think this is just gonna be silly marketing that they're doing?
That would be the most brilliant thing. But what I've heard is that it's just for the upcoming season. It's not necessarily going to be like the Burke cut, but that's what it should be. A film within the universe, that universe, like a film within the greater part of the story. But I would love for them to do that, but I don't think that they are.
Well, they might do it later on if it becomes popular enough. Like it might be like an idea they come like that. Someone says, "Hey, you know, this Release the Burke cut has been pretty popular. Let's actually do a movie."
Yeah. It is quite brilliant. Wonder Wife, what have you been watching? The Boys? You were actually the one that told me, honey, we need to check this out. And I thank you for it, because I was like, I remember watching it and go like, can you imagine if this show was made 5 years ago? People would have lost their shit like they did with Watchmen.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's so, I think when we started watching it, you were surprised at how violent it was.
And I loved every second of it.
Yeah, both of us were like, this is excellent.
Yeah, because I think it was like
it's iconic at this point. It's literally
it is crazy. I was thinking with like the first scene that you see the speedster just kill that dude's girlfriend, and he's just like, whoops, sorry. And I just remember like looking at you going like, did that just happen? I love this show. Super Bro Corey, he's failing right now. He has not seen The Boys, I believe.
No, Corey.
Corey doesn't watch a lot of the shows I tell him to. I tell him to watch, Stranger Things. He says, no, thanks, bro. I'm good. And he's an 80s child.
Well, I don't watch Stranger Things either. So, Corey, I'm with you, bro.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to tell you right now about this with Stranger Things. Like, apparently the last episode for this season is going to be a full-blown movie length because
it's like 2 hours long.
Yeah, 2 hours. I saw that.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So get your popcorn for that.
Oh man, I'm excited because me personally, Wonder Wife and I, we've been rewatching all the seasons of Stranger Things, getting ready for this next upcoming Friday when it comes out. But I personally really dig the show, and maybe Wonder Wife and I will do a weekly review on it, possibly. I know I'm throwing you on the spot, honey.
That would be awesome.
Convince me.
Convince me. Curiosity.
I can't wait for it to come out in season 5 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, I think it's just well written, especially if you're a fan of like, clearly each episode they do and some of the seasons they kind of reference like a certain 80s film is kind of their theme. Like sometimes they do E.T., sometimes it's Terminator, sometimes it's Aliens. But it's really cool how they do that show, and the theme music to it is phenomenal. I dig it, and it's just Millie Bobby Brown, is phenomenal in that entire show, and she's blowing up, from Enola Holmes to Godzilla, she's just killing it in the Hollywood realm. But I think Jeffrey brought this up a little bit earlier about the Disney using the silhouette of Batfleck from Batman v Superman with the Chippendale film that recently came out, The Rescue Rangers. What did you guys think of this? I mean, we're seeing a weird trend.
It was a good
How
laugh.
did they do that? Like, that's literally how, like, my immediate thought was, like, how did they do that? Like, really think about it. Like, how do they get the rights to do that and then be able to show it in the movie?
Because it's parody and comedy, and it's an animated movie for kids. That's how they're able to get away with it. It's sort of like like when they did like Who Framed Roger Rabbit and that kind of stuff, where they were able to use all these characters because of that. It kind of falls into a different category than, say, like live action.
Disney actually had to get Warner Brothers permission to use all those Warner Brothers characters. I read up about this. So essentially, Warner Brothers agreed to loan their characters to Disney for that movie.
It's kind of similar to what they did with like Ready Player One, using all those game characters. Because I think what was Ready Player One, was that Warner Brothers who did that one, or was that Universal?
That was. Yeah, I don't remember either.
But I mean, they had IP expanding all over the place, from Disney to 20th Century Fox. Everything had, a bit of IP.
Steven Spielberg was mad because there was a lot of things he wanted for that movie that even he couldn't get the rights to use for Ready Player One. There was
that is true. Yeah.
Also, Larry Fong works on Chippendale and his team Zack Snyder, so that might have had something to do with it.
Yeah. What did you think about it, Purple? I mean, clearly it seems like Zach is, I think someone even said Zach is the blueprint,
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's incredibly popular at the moment. I would class it as kind of like a homage, like they're kind of poking fun, but doing it respectfully. That's why it was put in the film. But I've heard a lot about this film, but haven't actually seen it yet. So I might have to sit down and watch it. So...
Same. I had no interest in watching it until this moment, until I saw that.
As soon as that news dropped, I put it on straight away.
Sorry, you were saying, Purple?
I was going to say, didn't that latest Space Jam movie also have a load of cameos as well, if I remember correctly?
I believe so, but I didn't, this is gonna
I didn't
sound
watch
bad.
it.
I didn't watch it simply because I was like, it's not Michael Jordan. I don't give a shit. My parents are from Chicago, so I can't support LeBron.
They used the Wonder Woman. They used the Wonder Woman theme from.
Oh, really? The Hans Zimmer theme of Wonder Woman?
Warner Brothers.
So Krypton's Core said when it's a parody, they can use it, and kind of like our show, it's one big giant parody.
That's why you guys get away with your channel flag. We're the parody. Because remember, you guys are not real. You guys are not real DC fans anyway. So.
Not real DC fans. In fact, I've been meaning to tell you guys we're going back to the Spider channel.
We'll quickly pivot back to the Spider channel, Stranger Things channel, whatever we need to do. So.
You know, I still feel somewhat bad about that whole Spider-Man theme because I had so many friends who are just huge Marvel guys who are like, yes, he's coming to the good side of the Force. And I was like,
that was a great stream, though. You guys don't understand just how, I mean, so hats off to you by the way that you pulled that off. That stream was so brilliant. I mean, it was just, as a fan of, you could easily transition away from the Bat channel and become the Spider channel, and everybody would still be supporting you because you guys are awesome. And the way that you did it was the most awesome transition ever. So
we did put in a lot of work to make it seem as legit as possible to mess with people. We changed our Twitter account, we changed our Facebook name, we changed our Instagram account, and just like started posting a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff. And people were just like so on it, thinking like, oh my god, this is the end of the Bat channel. And it was like, nope.
I mean, I believed it at first. I thought
you actually messaged me and you're like, dude, I'm sad. And I was like, no.
It makes my day so much that we got you that
long.
Yeah. Yeah. That was definitely a fun stream for sure. And honestly, it did kind of open the door for us to expand the Bat channel to wider content. Because now we can talk about Doctor Strange. Now we can talk about some of Disney's IP like Star Wars because people dug that we did do that Spider-Man thing. And, it was just a great way to kind of have a smooth transition into that kind of that new expansion of the Bat channel, which was really, really exciting for sure. Out of curiosity, guys, do you think with the amount of hype that, I mean, Zack Snyder just always carries around with him, but do you think the fact that Zach is kind of once again through other companies is getting this traction from people so that he, do you think it's helping the case for restoring the Snyderverse? We'll start with Purple and then kind of work our way up with everyone.
I think so. I think the thing with the Snyderverse is the passion that the fans have for it. That's the one thing that has always impressed me. But when it was a myth and people thought it was never going to happen, the fans believed it. The fans pushed it, and thankfully it did actually happen. We got the Snyder Cut, and I think that Zack Snyder is one of those people that really does appreciate his fans. The support that they give him. So I hope so. I hope it continues.
Okay. How about you, Zod?
Absolutely. Again, this is cross promotion at its finest. I mean, when you see Batfleck in a Disney movie, and you see all of this stuff being, cross pollination, and Warner Brothers has got to be looking at this and saying, everybody wants a piece of Zack Snyder. We better do something with this guy. He's best known for our IPs. So it's got to be very psychological for the people over at Warner Brothers at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. How about, I know Wonder Wife, love. You often don't pay attention to all the craziness that happens on Twitter because as well as I do, Twitter is an interesting beast all on its own, and you often just don't even like thinking about social media and that kind of stuff. But
it's a shit show.
Like you, exactly, yeah. I mean, you looking from the outside in, do you think, as a general audience, I kind of often consider you as like a general audience person because you enjoy Marvel, you enjoy DC, you just go see good movies. What do you personally think about as someone outside looking in, what do you think this means? Like when you see this stuff that the parodies of Zack Snyder's work, the movement for hashtag restoring the Snyderverse. What does it mean to you?
Well, I mean, you definitely know me. I go to see movies to be entertained. But that being aside, I'm always thinking positive. I think with him getting all the traction he's getting, it's going to be not too long until we start seeing some movement moving forward. Okay. And yes, you are correct. Twitter is a shit show. That's why I don't get on Twitter.
Twitter is the worst of the worst. It's the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't get any worse than Twitter.
Right? Yeah, it's so true in every way. How about you, Bat-Dad? What do you think about it all?
Well, so I'll kind of like stay my stance, even ignoring anything any scooper says. Even just like taking all that out of the equation, I think this cross promotion really does help Zack Snyder, because you got to think about Zaslav for a minute. He's new to the film industry, like he's really new to all that stuff. He needs to figure out a big way to make a splash, to make shock and awe, as he likes to say. Mm-hmm. Seeing all these other companies promoting Zack Snyder's film, that tells him that hey, this guy is popular, and this is an easy way for me to kind of make my mark. It gives Zaslav kind of an easy idea on how he can make this big impact. So yeah, I think this cross promotion 100% helps Zack Snyder's case to come back and at the very least finish his arc.
Mm-hmm.
It shows how loved he is in the industry as a whole.
Which is phenomenal, right? Because you saw so many people try to spin from the Oscars that like, oh, his Oscar,
Yes!
Oh,
no!
Yes! It's up to you, Super Bro Corey, to carry on the legacy of the show.
Boom! Yes, thank you. I've been waiting for this, and on his birthday as well. He's already back, but I'll tell you my feelings on it. Unfortunately, he's back already. But
I'm trying to shut me down already. He's like, he's talking good about Zach. Shut him up.
So I would say I would love to see Batman versus E.T. because I would love to see another alien whip up on Batman.
Nice.
Or maybe we'll find out E.T.'s mother's name is Martha too. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be now. Just think about that, Trey. Think about what you said. You said that as a joke, but wouldn't it be something if that actually was the case? I mean, let's just be honest.
Would do that.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah,
I do have to say out too that E.T. has more superpowers than Batman.
That's very true.
Thank you, Zod.
Never seen E.T., so I wouldn't know.
Really?
No, are you serious? Batman? You like Stranger Things, don't you, Batman? I mean, Batman, don't you like Stranger Things?
Yes, but they don't have E.T. on a streaming service that I have, so.
Oh,
that is a crime. You need to watch that.
Yep, I would agree.
It's
you need
like
to watch
one of the
that.
greatest.
I'll give you access
ever,
to my Plex account, and you can watch E.T. I got it on my Plex channel. You can watch it.
Dude. I mean, you really got to watch E.T. because I mean, like you said, it's one of Steven Spielberg's finest, and when you look at Drew Barrymore as a young little girl, and she's a brilliant in it, and just, I mean, she plays a kid, and she is a kid in it, but like everything about that film is just like done very, very well, and kind of different for an alien film of that time, How about you, Savage Matt? What do you think about all this stuff that's going on with a lot of references to Zach's work in other studios?
Well, I think it's obviously it's really great, and all it's going to do is elevate Zach. And like we said, Warner Brothers are going to be, watching everything, and it's all down to money. He's a regular of theirs. But I've run that group, Restore the Snyderverse, the Snyder Knights. I created. We've got 60,000 members now, and I had a few people coming in and out that were actually saying, "Don't support his movies if they're not the Snyderverse," and I was just like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Do you know what I mean? Honestly, like the silliness from some fans. I was just like, "Nah, we're not having that." It blocked. If you ain't here to support, if you ain't here to support Zach, then you can go. Do you know
Go.
Straight out the door.
Right. FBI, was that you? Oh God, Jason Kelly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Savage. But I think you're on the right page with that. How about you, Jeffrey?
Really, just 100%. It's a really great thing because really just think about this from like a whole. It doesn't make sense. Like we've been saying for a long time that Zack Snyder's Justice League was really a zeitgeist for a while, and even from like the haters, they were saying like it's a zeitgeist and it's stuff like that. But now it seems like since Zack Snyder's Justice League has finally come out, and everyone and seeing all these companies coming out, it's like you have like your star player who's been picked off the NBA team, joined your rival team over on Netflix, and you're like, man, we're seeing all of these teams supporting him and making parodies about him. I think we should get him back. So it's really kind of like a good thing, and especially if once Rebel Moon comes out, let's just say if the WB doesn't do anything with Zack, Warner Brothers Discovery is going to be in big trouble. Let's just say that, because it's like because from what I know, Rebel Moon is supposed to be Zack's most expensive movie that he's ever made. Like that's actually something he said. So yeah, this is going to be Rebel Moon is going to be something very special.
Oh, I agree. Rebel Moon just sounds like it's going to be a phenomenal film, and the fact that he's, that's the thing about Netflix. Netflix has just been so 100% supportive of Zack Snyder that, like, in a way, their success is just going to make the old regime look more and more sad, because look what he wanted to do with Justice League. He wanted to film it back to back with Justice League 2 and 3, and they're doing this with Rebel Moon, to keep it cost effective. Oh, Snyder Queen, what's up, girl? Happy birthday, Trey.
Yo, Snyder Queen.
It's good to see you, Snyder Queen.
How's it going?
God, man, my computer keeps like glitching every 5 freaking seconds.
I'm just waiting for bringing back the Super Bro channel. Come on, let's go.
You want it, Corey? Yes. You want it? I'll go celebrate my birthday if you want it. I'll take my Wonder Wife and we'll go.
Instantly 1 million followers. Instantly.
You know what?
Super
At that
Pro
moment,
Corey, 100%. Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
I will subscribe. I will be your first subscriber to that, and then
I'll be your second subscriber.
That works. See, Corey, you got 2 right there. You got a following already, my man.
See? Double
And
just like
you
that.
know, I'll subscribe and comment somebody save me.
It's all going to be Smallville content. I hope you guys know that. It's going to be just small.
Awesome.
Corey, I'll also be your co-host. I'll be the guy in the background, flipping all the switches.
No, I don't want you as a co-host. I'll take Wonder Wife, Dog Rider, Bat Dan, Savage Bat, Jeffrey, Purple. Those guys are good.
And, I watched Smallville when it was on TV.
Yeah.
And Trey, we got another person in the house.
Hey.
Who is it? Oh, did we finally get Krypton Core?
Is that who you think?
I don't know. Are you betting me money right now? Because
I'm gonna hit you. I'm just gonna hit you with this, Trey.
Zostanie Wolframia. Towarzysz.
The suspense is killing me.
Hey!
I'm sorry, disappointed.
Oh my God! People's champ himself.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Seal Abdul.
Hey, shout out to Trey. First of all, I was happy I was able to catch this. Happy birthday to
See,
you,
now my connection's completely dropping.
Yay! Still on the Super Pro channel.
Fellow May baby Trey, and shout out to the Wonder Wife on the panel as well. So the power couple of the Bat channel here. and Super Bro Corey. So really nice to be here, man.
Dude, it's great to see you here, brother. Guys, you already know how many times have I talked about Sil on our show? I mean, some people will probably start calling me the Sil shill. You know,
hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Welcome to the club.
I had to ask Trey what a shill was. I'm like, why are they calling us silk shills? What is this? What does it mean?
It's a cool club, Corey. Yeah.
It's a cool club. You know,
I'm here for it.
He's hashtag some black guy. I'm hashtag some dude with cool hats. You know,
I'd rather be called a Sil shill than a beta. Just saying.
Yeah.
And this is a wonderful panel here. You got the motherfucking Batman up there.
Yo, what's up, Trey?
Shout out to you, bro. And Bat Dan, Watchtower, Zai, Purple. Come on now, this is wonderful. Wonderful.
Right?
Yeah, man.
It's the way it is.
Snyder Mafia.
My man, Sil.
That's right. A lot of us are low-level capo in Sil's regime. That's what we were called by somebody. Low-level capos, and Sil is like the cult leader, and we're just, you know.
I'm so shocked at all this.
I'm just a simple assassin for Sil.
We're foot soldiers.
Yeah, taking people out behind the scenes.
I'm a very goofy motherfucker on my stream. I don't know what they're getting from this.
Oh, man. That's hilarious. So, Sil, did I hear correctly, tomorrow is Mikey's son's birthday.
Monday we're doing a late stream on Eastern Standard Time for Mikey Sutton, my business partner and friend, and that's gonna be really cool. We're gonna drop some bombs there as well, so everybody check that out.
You know how Mikey is. Mikey just somehow is never freaking wrong. You know, it's just amazing that like some things. I remember when Mikey was first on your channel, and I was thinking like, I want to believe, I do, but I don't know. Like it sounds too good, and then all of a sudden you start seeing things that happen, and you're like, oh shit. Wait,
receipts are there. I mean, you know, that's for critical thinking people. Now, you know, there's people that don't want to think, and then, you know, there's cool channels for you with bright colors and everything. Yeah. But if you want to think, that's where we're at. I gotta get Trey more on that channel, man. My schedule has changed, opened up a little bit. I've been catching you live. Thanks for your Halo coverage. Purple, Trey convinced me to give Halo a chance, Purple. So me and Purple disagree again on something.
Wow.
Dude, well, I take that as a major compliment.
I thought everybody agreed with you. That's what they say.
It's that cult. Don't believe everything you hear, Purple.
That's right. That's right. It's no longer. It's not even the Snyder cult anymore. It's literally the cult of Sil. That's what
I'm down.
I'm like, no. I'm like, y'all should really go follow Zach for real. Don't follow me.
Oh, man, that's
not the move. That's not the move.
It was funny because recently, I can't like say too much about what it is, but I think I told this on Purple's show when she was having Sil on. But someone like reached out to me about a trailer reaction that I did, who like provided me like some insider information. I did like research into it to figure out if it was like true and stuff like that. And I just remember thinking like, is this what Sil feels like? This is some scoop level shit right now. Like, I just got to make sure that like, can I say it? I was like, so I'm still like working on like, you're telling me this stuff, and I was able to verify it.
And Trey never lets me scoop shit because I'm just going to say some random ass shit and say it's the truth, So it's like
Scoop Center with Corey. Complete bullshit.
Yeah, I want to attack Trey now. Yeah,
right. Yeah, they can attack me. Hashtag that dude with cool hats is wrong.
But Trey, hey Trey, real quick, we got another, and since we were talking about Space Jam.
Krypton Core, how's it going?
I'm the evil one.
The evil one?
What an introduction.
Yo, I'm the one who has all. I don't have the receipts. I have the credit cards.
The critic creds?
Fuck Marbo and that stupid fucking
critic.
That's a birthday celebration, man.
Yo, dude. Yo. I don't talk to half of my friends anymore, yo. Because they're on his dick like 24/7. And I'm like, I'm over this bullshit.
Hey Trey, real quick to you. Purple has to jump off now. So if we want to get one more shout out to Purple real quick.
We love you, Purple.
I'll see you later, Purple. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Love you guys too. You guys are awesome. Happy birthday, Trey, and we're so proud of you. You guys are absolutely crushing it at the moment.
I appreciate that, Purple. It's been an absolute blast, and I'm so glad we finally got to do a show together, and would love to do another one with you sometime.
Anytime, yeah. You know how to get a hold of me. Anytime. I'd love to work with everybody on this channel because you guys are awesome.
Thank you, Purple. That means a lot. Go have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon.
Love you too, guys. Take care, and I will be hanging out in the chat. See you.
Oh, Purple, man. She is always, guys, like I said, if you have not checked out Purple's channel, I'm just gonna say, what the fuck are you doing? Just
what are you doing with your life right now?
Yeah,
she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff.
Yeah, and as I always say, guys, anyone on the panel, if you have a YouTube channel, I'm completely cool with you guys dropping the link in the chat so people can find you, or you know, you guys can also click on their profile when they chat and that stuff, and then do it that way. Either way, you need to be subscribing to these people's channels. Sil is blowing it up. Scoop Center was fire last night. I finally got to watch it. I was listening to it while I was playing Halo with the boys, and then
Halo with the boys. That sounds a little bit, like almost.
I can't make that joke right now.
We were landing, Zod Rider.
No, my God, Zod.
We were clapping some blessed cheeks.
I'm telling you, Corey, we need to make T-shirts of that. We got to coin that before someone else does.
I was playing Find the Cheeks with the boys.
I think that's a gay porno, dude, when you say that.
Dear.
I'm a homosexual.
You're not
So I can
high
say that
already,
joke.
Krypton, are you?
that
It's a
joke.
little early.
Over under 70%. What do you think? What we thinking right now?
Over. Oh, and I saw Jeffrey.
100%.
His battery is about to die. That sucks. But Jeffrey, if you watch later, it was wonderful having you on, Mr. Watchtower himself. It's always a pleasure. And as Jeffrey always says, when it comes to restoring the Snyderverse, just wait. So that was always such a fun time when Jeffrey was on your channel with that.
Right? So wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Like,
He's gonna take the scoop. Is that what he's going? He's gonna take the scoop when it happens. Like, I told you, just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Take that scoop
I was at
and eat it.
I was with that whole depression. I'm like, oh my God, it didn't happen. And then I realized it's called TV upfronts. No, the whole last week was TV upfronts, and nothing to do with Snyderverse. Because I know what upfronts is. I've been doing this shit for a long time. I'm like, they probably want to talk about it, you know. After the whole situation, and everybody's like screaming, "Oh, everything's gonna happen. The Snyderverse gonna get restored.
beat in the
Gonna get
background?
haircut." And I was like,
Yeah, it is.
I don't think we're gonna
make
get
sure
shit.
it's just me. Okay.
It's all in your mind, Sil.
I'm just slipping in there, just adding some music.
He's got a perpetual beat in his head because he's got that. He's turning into silver, so he's got a perpetual.
It's like a theme
beat in his
music.
head.
I was like, man,
It's
my
to keep
world
the-
right now.
It's a little special music to keep the porn bots away, or bring them in. We're not sure.
We're not sure. You know,
Yeah,
they
well,
make it
yeah.
big when they hit.
Yeah, it's okay for the porn bots to come now because Purple Valkyrie left.
Well, you know, it's actually kind of funny because if you realize, Corey, that when we do Halo, we get porn bots like crazy. When we do like DC or just regular stuff, like there's none. I think the porn bots know. Like you talk about blessed cheeks, we're in.
It's
you know,
about the cheeks. Yeah, I think that's a connection there. Yeah.
that is. Yeah, I agree. Sil, my man, I know you've kind of already talked about it, but we've kind of been discussing throughout today. This has kind of been a big week in terms of all these Zack Snyder references and parodies that people are doing, to where he's just been kind of the blueprint, right? We've heard that as the topic of many, many months. What do you think, especially about this week with that Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the Dawn of the Seven? What's your takes on all that?
First off, shout out to Chip and Dale. Like, I've been shouting that out all since I saw the film.
I haven't seen it.
I watched it 3 times already. Like, that's how much
good.
I geeked out watching this, man.
They're really
Like,
good. I haven't
it's like
seen
a big old kid. It took me back in the day. And then a little Darkwing Duck reference in there. Like, this is amazing. But besides that, yes, you have Batfleck. You know, after he whooped E.T.'s ass, right? I think that's what I'm assuming what happened here. And this was amazing. There was so many Easter eggs in this film, but this one really stood out for the weekend, Trey. I think everyone was sharing it, and hey, kudos to Disney, man. They made the Batfleck film before Warner's.
Isn't that right? That's the sad part.
And it wasn't Patterson, so extra bonus points for that.
That was very interesting.
It's not even sad. You know why? Because it just goes to show the imprint that Zach has made on the industry as a whole. I mean, you guys remember that conversation that all those executives had, and Toby Emmerich was squirming in his chair whenever they mentioned Zack Snyder, and he kept trying to downplay Zach. This is all a testament to how loved Zach is in the industry. It's insane.
Absolutely. Out of curiosity, Sil, I think Mikey kind of talked about it as well, and you kind of obviously commented on it, but with David Zaslav, he has to be looking at this whole situation and going, God, you reference, you don't even say Zack Snyder's name, but you clearly reference him with the burqa of Dawn of the Seven, you know, and it gets that amount of traction that, you know, the community just jumps on it like that. Does he look at that social media engagement and is he going like, yeah, man, this man is just dollars attached to his name?
It's about money, right? That's what people are losing this in the translation with Zaslav, this new regime. It's about what's going to make money. And what's not going to make money is like Wonder Twins, right? That's why that's canceled.
Wonder Twins.
So it's very clear, you know, Zack Snyder's Justice League was, you know, is a global phenomenon. You know, last year it was a release. Worldwide, it was breaking servers in Spain and Asia and all these other places. So he's following the money. It's not that Zaslav, you know, it's not he's a Zack Snyder fan. No, it just, he probably is, but he's like, hey, this, when you mention Zack Snyder and like this, what's that cut from The Boys? The
Bork cut? Yeah.
Bork cut. And like the engagement and the conversation from that, it's like that translates engagement, and that could be money as well. So Zaslav's not stupid. He has to get a new DC head. And then I expect Zack Snyder back, you know, this year.
But do you guys know how much good TV we're getting in the next month? We're getting Stranger Things. We're getting Obi-Wan. We're getting it's in the next week that we're getting The Boys on the 3rd of June.
Obi-Wan is the one for me.
The competition is huge for streaming right now.
The next fucking month, we're getting the best TV ever. I remember because I'm old. I just turned 45. I'm a Taurus too. So.
A Taurus too? Oh, right.
I'm a Taurus too.
Shout out to the May babies. May babies in the house.
May 6th, man. I just turned a Taurus.
If it overlaps with April, I'm sorry. May babies.
Yeah. But like, we're getting so much good TV, yo. Between May and June, it's not even fucking funny. Dude, it's fucking great TV. I remember back in the 90s, we had great TV. And then in the 2000s, it went down. It was like, it sucked. TV sucked between 2000. The only good fucking show we had was Smallville.
Yeah!
That's the only good show we had was Smallville.
Smallville's the greatest show ever, actually. You should say that.
Yeah, that was the only good show we had.
Yeah, somebody
it was better than everything before it. Yeah.
What?
Guys, you know I have like PTSD from Smallville because of these guys, you know, up here, you know.
Well, except season
Smallville
7. I
shit,
can't count season 7 as proper Smallville. But go ahead.
Yeah, but that's the only good TV that I had for like 10 years, you know, and then when Game of Thrones hit, and then we had Game of Thrones, and then we had all this good shit. And it was like, dude, it's coming back. But I like TV more than actually like going to the movie theater.
Really?
Yes. Because this shit.
I'm a theater shield, so I disagree with you.
Same.
Yeah.
I always prefer the movie theater experience. Yeah.
I disagree with you.
I fucking hate Marvel. Marvel are for kids and retards. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Kids and retards, yo.
Careful, you're gonna bring out the Spider-Man channel on me and just shut you down.
You guys, we keep referencing the Spider-Man channel, and I'm going to tell you this: you guys would be just as popular, if not more popular, if you were the Spider-Man channel. Just saying, it doesn't matter. I mean,
the hard part would be is like, while as a movie fan, I can critique the movies, but in terms of like, I'm partly great with the Bat channel because I know Batman comics. I read the Batman comics. Like, according to the Peacemaker fans, I don't. But like, if they ask, listening to Mikey and Sil talk about MCU stuff, I just nod my head like, okay, that's what's going on. Like, who is this Morbius guy? Like,
I know we gotta give Marvel a little love.
Can I ask you guys a question? What's your worst MCU movie?
Captain Marvel.
No, Endgame is the worst one.
Well, that was his answer.
Really?
Like, that's your answer.
Right? Like, was that a question or
was that a question? Or
well, I was asking a question, but you guys
A, B, C. One of them is right. One of them
Let
is
me
right.
tell you how bad Endgame is.
Endgame was the worst fucking movie on the planet. and I'm gonna stand up.
Wow.
I mean, I think it's overrated, but I don't think it's that bad.
Was it really the worst ever?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Because it
There are
made
way
me
worse
goddamn
MCU
sad.
movies like Ragnarok, Civil War, Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 2, Iron Man
Black
3.
Widow. Oh my God.
Oh,
That
Black
was awful.
Widow is I saw that one and I remember thinking, like, really? This was clearly like them just like throwing Scarlett Johansson a bone and be like, get the hell out.
Hold on. They had Florence Pugh.
Desperate.
Hold on now on this Black Widow slander. They had Florence Pugh in the film. Let's chill out a little bit on Black Widow. All right? Let's chill out a little bit.
Let's chill on that.
Most of the acting
This
is
was
bad
fun.
in that movie.
No.
Personal.
Okay, so let me
Chill
ask
on
you
the Black Widow hate.
who was that?
Cross the line right there.
We had 25 movies. Who was the villain in the 25 movies they had?
Kevin Feige.
It's like a writer. It's like a multiple choice.
The best villain or the worst villain?
Tony Stark was a villain throughout the entire fucking series.
But
That's
Robert
an
Downey Jr.
opinion. Yeah, that's an opinion.
He has the heart of gold.
No, he's
Wait,
not.
how is he
He
the-
was
I mean, other
evil.
than
He was a
Ultron.
villain throughout the whole entire series.
He was that evil Tony Stark.
He kind of had like a
He was
hero
evil.
burial. At the end.
What?
He had like a hero's like send off at the end though. So
I know, but that was bullshit. You know he fucked up for 23 movies. You know he fucked up for 20.
it's bullshit. So it's bullshit.
Killed him, and they try to make you cry. I didn't cry when he died. I cried when fucking. I cried for
I don't know if I
Spider-Man.
agree with
cried
that. I
for-
mean, even for me, who's not much of a huge Marvel fan, I thought it was a great end for his character.
Yeah, it was a great end.
It
He
was
just
alright.
died. He should have died in Civil War. That movie sucked balls.
I
that was
hated
bad
Civil
movie.
War simply because of the whole BVS crap that Marvel was trying to do.
Oh God, that was the worst movie ever, dude. It's an Endgame. Dude, you're gonna tell me that you're gonna try to assassinate somebody when he was brainwashed? He killed your mommy and daddy, and he was brainwashed. He didn't have no control.
Are we talking about Civil War? Which one's the worst? I forget.
Civil War.
So which one?
I fell asleep
I thought-
3 times during Civil
So
War.
Endgame was the worst ever, but then Civil War is
Second worst ever.
Huh.
So Civil War is better than okay.
Second worst.
Well, yeah, Civil War
ever.
is a little bit better because we had other people. But no.
But
I'm
Civil
sorry.
War has a lot more plot holes than
Endgame was a
Endgame
little
does.
bit better, but Civil War was worse. Because I didn't understand the
Very
motivation.
polarizing thoughts you have. Yeah.
No, but I didn't understand the motivation of Tony Stark. No, think about it. I didn't understand his motivation, right? He killed women and children and men with his bombs in Iron Man.
I mean, hey, I agree that Civil War didn't make much sense in terms of Tony Stark's
motivation,
wanting to kill Winter Soldier at the end, but I didn't think it was.
That he literally
horrible.
wanted to murder Winter Soldier, and he had no control. He had no control. He was brainwashed. He had no control, and he wanted to like snipe him.
I just wish Civil War stayed more true to the comic. Personally, I would have liked to see it stay true to the comic.
Yeah,
they should have actually waited to now to do Civil War. Then it would have
with more characters. More characters.
Yeah, great point.
That's the story.
Yeah, I agree with that. That would have been probably. I felt like they really rushed Civil War because BVS was coming out. Because I think even Marvel kind of played the chicken game with DC.
That wasn't even a.
Yeah, I mean, because they put it on the same release date originally, so BVS moved it up to March, if I recall correctly. And
they stole some shit from BVS as well.
They stole everything from BVS. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that shit was like a rip.
Zemo was one of the worst villains ever.
Oh,
Hey,
but
Trey.
that dance loop they created for him was phenomenal.
Trey, bro. So obviously we got another super chat. This panel is far from Restore the Snyderverse guy. But before we play that, Wonder Wife said that she needs to take care of some things around the house.
Shout out to the Wonder Wife.
Yep.
Thanks, honey.
Shout
I
out. Love
appreciate
you,
you
tomato.
stopping by, love.
Yeah, I gotta go finish your cake.
Hey!
Yeah, go. Just, go make my cake. No, I'm just kidding. Well, honey, I appreciate you're amazing.
I'll kick her off if you want.
No, don't kick off. Love you, honey. You're the best. Thank you for breakfast.
What
Yeah, it was so good to see you guys.
What kind of cake are you guys having?
Oh, Black Forest.
I'm basically making her have us do the wedding cake that we had because it was phenomenal.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The power couple, the Bat Channel. This is wonderful.
You know,
Beautiful to see.
you already know. Thanks, honey. I love you.
Bye,
Love
Sarah.
you. See you guys later.
Bye, Sarah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, Corey.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Corey.
Bye, Sarah.
This is not No New 52.
Somebody wants somebody to go. Just say it.
Oh man. So guys, obviously the next big topic that we wanted to get to.
Whoa, real quick. Let me hit this.
Sorry, Restore the Cyberverse guy. We just having too much fun. Thank you so much for that.
And now, folks, it's time for Who Do You Trust? Hubba, hubba, hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust? Me? I'm giving away free money.
And where
You know, that's
the Batman? He's at home.
That's a good
Watching
point.
this time.
Yeah.
Don't destroy this one, Bob. I kind of like it.
That movie's such a classic. My goodness, man.
It is. It still holds up. Other than we'll see how the Flash goes with the whole Michael Keaton thing. Who knows?
Yeah, we're not going to count that, Trey. Yeah, we're not going to.
Yeah. Let's see. Dan Zig saying, what up? First off, Dan Zig, my man. It's good to see you, brother. Saying Wonder Twins had a reported $75 million budget, but Joker had $30 million. How in the world did they think this is what the streets want? Right? I mean, that's the funny part is like so many people try to use as an excuse that like, oh, see, they're not going to restore the Cyberverse because that costs too much. And it was like, or maybe Wonder Twins was just not worth spending that much for. Because no one, when Wonder Twins was announced, was anyone doing hashtag Wonder Twins?
It's like our
a pile of shit idea that nobody wants.
Exactly. Like maybe down
DC
the future,
has not earned their Moon Knight yet, basically.
But yeah, exactly. I mean, DC hasn't earned that to put in those like C tier characters yet. It's just the way it is.
Right. Yeah. Those are a nice way of saying like, nah, we really, the streets don't want Wonder Twins. Like, just to be quite honest, they could have put it theatrical. But they were just like, Zass was like, nah, just period. We don't actually want it.
Yeah, right.
So,
how the fuck are you gonna have the Wonder Twins and you don't have Constantine and Santana yet? Because I'm waiting for Santana. That's where I'm waiting.
Well, that may not make it either, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. J.J. Abrams has been so. I can't believe how is this gonna work? I really feel like they need to ask for their money back. Just be like, that big contract we gave you, you haven't produced anything.
But I don't think it was just for DC though, because he did. Didn't they do that what's that shit? Lovecraft Country.
Oh,
that was J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I don't think it was just DC. I think it was just HBO Max all around. Yeah, it was DJ Abrams that did Lovecraft Country.
There was multiple people attached to that.
Yeah. So I don't think it was just DC. I don't think he's just doing DC. I think it was like a Warner Brothers contract. So
catch him out.
Fair.
Are you talking about with JJ though? That's what you're talking about,
JJ,
right?
with
JJ, yeah, JJ. He had a contract to do multiple projects for Warner
Yeah.
Media. You know, not just DC, and but he hasn't done anything.
Right,
So,
yeah.
DC or anything.
Somebody saved Trey. So one of the things that Sil has been talking about a lot on his show, and kind of the hot topic that it's been this week especially, is the whole David Ayer cut situation. Now, of course, some people were disappointed that no announcement was made yet, but no one said there was going to be an announcement made, other than we know it's coming at some point. And even David Ayer is coming out saying, "Nah, man, it's apples and oranges. All we don't need to do no reshoots. All we need is some VFX work."
Yeah,
Let's get a word from the panel. Go ahead, Sil.
It was imminent, right? That's what pissed off a lot of people. Oh my God, you can't say imminent.
Don't say imminent.
Imminent means it's going to be released tomorrow.
That's my feelings.
Imminent.
No. Guys. Eminent means May 18th. Don't you know?
Yeah,
sorry, May 18th.
It's like an acronym for May 18th. You got people making videos saying, "Oh, imminent's a bad word," but as I've always said all year, and what Mikey's been telling me, and what he has been reporting, Ayer cut 2022, it's coming. Ayer continues to talk about it because he knows it's coming. You're seeing it being guerrilla marketing with this unreleased, unseen shots, photos and videos coming out. Yeah. It's coming, guys. Does that mean May 18th? Well, obviously, no. We know it doesn't mean that. No. But this year, I'm expecting Ayer.
One thing I do find somewhat hard to, not that it could be wrong. It just seems like a weird way to handle this film, because there's obviously a very strong movement for it, just like the release of Snyder Cut. I think it got over 50,000 tweets the other day, but I know Mikey said that there was the possibility that they would just announce it and release it right away. Obviously after David Ayer does all the stuff he needs to do with it, but I find that like such an interesting way to handle such a big cut that everyone's been asking for, to not market it at all, to not do like a big DC fandom thing for it.
It's not a good.
You have to remember that they don't own any of this shit. So you have to think about it. That anything he shows, it has to be approved by the studio. That's to be approved.
That's likely.
Yeah,
possibly, but at the same time, how much was Zach sending shit out that wasn't quite allowed yet? Even look at the whole Batman going down on Catwoman. Canon, dude. You have to borrow that, Sil. That shit's dope.
It should always
that
be
clip
approved.
today later.
Batman, what do you think about the whole Ayer cut situation, and just what do you, when are you feeling it's going to get released? I'm kind of thinking they'll be announcing it at DC Fandom whenever that happens.
Well, yeah, I think it'll be announced at DC Fandom. I'm still remaining hopeful we'll get that sooner because I'm greedy, I'll be honest. But there's one reason we actually should have known that this was not going to get announced on May 18th.
Yeah.
Remember, David Ayer supported the Release the Ayer Cut campaign for the 20th. Why would he do that if he already knew we were getting the announcement beforehand? Because he would know before the announcement was made. David Ayer would know. So
he's like, I just need you guys to change the hashtag to Ayer Cut released.
Right. Imminent.
My man Trey, we have another guest to introduce. You probably we talked to him recently. We definitely talked to him recently, and he was helping us last night take care of some of those 10-year-olds that were kicking our ass on that Halo night. So let me introduce to you
kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
Skywalker.
Hey.
Yes. Right. Yes. The man.
What's up, guys? I appreciate every single last one of you guys. Happy birthday, Trey. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you, sir. Absolutely, absolutely.
Means a lot, man. Dude, we were having some good times last night, just
Oh,
going
yeah.
at it on Halo.
Oh, yeah.
Skywalker, Jason, and Cody were carrying the team, man. I was constantly saying, F them kids. Those 10-year-olds were teabagging me. It was not fun.
Clapping the
That's
cheeks.
actually
Clapping them cheeks, not no blessed cheeks, clapping them super cheeks.
Yeah, that's not the super bro.
Yo, you played DC Universe Online, right?
I have. I was never any good at it, so I stuck. When it comes to DC games, I'll stick to the Arkham trilogy.
Universe Online.
You can what? Sorry.
Okay, so the teabagging incident happened in DC Universe Online.
Oh no.
Really?
I don't want to know.
Yes, that's what they happened.
They're just Batman with batarang, you know.
It was like drying people.
And it was an incident?
What? It was the teabagging incident. It happened in, about 10, 15, it's been 10 years since it came out. It came out in 2001, I think. It was
a great game.
And 2010 it came out. And that's when the whole teabagging incident happened. Where it was like when we kill somebody and we just lay on them and we just like teabagging them and move. That's when that whole thing got created. Yeah.
Well, Halo just had to get it going. Skywalker the Jedi. I know we were kind of talking a little bit about it last night, my man, but and you've kind of talked about it on your show with Zod. That was a fire stream. But we've kind of been talking about this last week with all the Zack Snyder blueprints with Dawn of the Seven, the the Chippendale, was it Rescue Rangers with Batfleck silhouettes, and now David Ayer's Suicide Squad with the tweets he's been doing lately about it during the trending event. What's your thoughts on all this last week?
Man, it just goes to show that, everybody else seems to be trying to find a way to, monetize off of our fan base outside of Warner Brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these different studios and stuff. Amazon. I'm not sure who did Chippendale. That was Disney, right?
Yes. Yeah. Disney Plus, I believe, yeah.
So you got Disney, you got Amazon, they're throwing us little nods and stuff, and we still fighting about whether or not Toby Emmerich's gonna be around.
Well, he gave Dwayne Johnson a big hug, don't you know, Sky? He gave him a big hug, and Rock had nothing but wonderful things to say to him.
They're best friends.
This is what Dwayne Johnson thinks about anyone who says that him and Toby Emmerich are the besties of best friends ever. Here we go. This is what Dwayne Johnson thinks about that. Let's see.
Is that what you think? That's exactly. It doesn't matter what you think.
That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
The next person that's like, oh, Dwayne Johnson's gonna keep his buddy Emmerich around.
So shut, bitch.
Well, I guess a little known fact, I thought it was well known, the writer and director of Wonder Twins is a really good friend of The Rock. He couldn't even save Wonder Twins. So he ain't gonna save Toby
but
Emmerich.
wasn't Vin Diesel his best friend?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's
not
good friend.
family.
Wasn't his best friend?
Not family. So yeah, don't believe the hype on that. Toby is out of their transition period.
I agree, and that's so funny. I've had so many people when I even talked about David Zaslav removing people. So many DC fans were like reaching out and being like, "Oh, Emmerich's not going anywhere," and I'm like, "Really? You mean the guy who has lost him Christopher Nolan, lost him Zack Snyder, lost him all this money, and even tried to prevent the Joker film from being made? You're telling me
made
he's
$1 billion?
Yeah."
Embarrassed the company publicly, right, with all of their talent. You know what I'm saying? They pissed off.
Kept Amber Heard.
Right?
Yeah, kept Amber Heard.
You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God! Have you been watching that trial, yo?
I have, yeah. I've been watching it kind of closely.
It's been the most exciting shit I've seen in like a year.
Some of the best reality TV you can get nowadays.
Yo, no, it's not reality TV. It's fantasy.
You know that
It's more fantasy than the Justice League, yo. There was more special effects than Sex Out Justice League in that fucking trial, yo. That bitch lying to her through her TV. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm mad. I saw the video clip where she said she used a bruise kit. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, I mean,
she's that, no, and she's trying to change it. A bruise kit, and she go like,
it's very weird. I was like,
why are you lying?
I heard that, right?
Oh man, I tell my wife now every day.
You know what I'm saying? That was like classic Seal. He's like, yeah. Like, okay.
She goes, yeah, I use a bruise kit. I mean,
I was like, whoa, she's just crazy.
I tell my Wonder Wife every time she wants a glass of wine, I was like, use your big word. She's like, I'll have a mega pint. And I'm like,
mega pint.
No, I got it.
Man, Jeff killed it, boy. It was like a mega pint.
A mega pint.
I poured a large glass of wine. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know, the best part that has come from that entire thing is her lawyer doing an objection on his own question. You know, that's the moment where it's like, dude, you just lost your career. Objection here.
That's no fucking question.
Amber Heard needed, she needed Johnny Cochran. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
he died a long
got
time
away
ago.
with it.
But the fact when she goes like, yeah, what do you mean I didn't have my pictures? She goes,
she needs the Scooby Gang.
What do you mean? My lawyers didn't bring it in. She like accused her lawyers for not bringing in her Vita pictures. And like,
the Scooby Gang would be better PR than the team she has now.
He had rings all around his fingers and beat the shit out of you. She said he punched me like 10 times. I'm like, and the next thing she's like, listening. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, the fuck? She said he had rings in his fingers.
It is definitely theater for sure.
In her face like 3 or 4 times, yo. I'm like,
I'm curious to see what happens with the Aquaman 2 film because as she confirmed herself, that her parts have been cut really extensively, and so I mean, we'll just have to see, especially if their kid is supposed to be a major part of this film. I don't know how that's going to work without not having the mom around unless they kill the mom off,
Oh, they're gonna replace.
Well, I mean, the mayor character is still gonna, be in DC, but I don't know how much we're gonna see Amber Heard in the second film. But I think
called a recast.
Yeah, and in the third film, it's just gonna be like a Rhodey moment from a MCU. He's just, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a darker mirror or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
it's just use her.
See what will happen? The Flash film comes out before Aquaman 2, isn't it?
No, it does not.
So they can't.
It's not.
It's after it.
It's after that. Okay, so they could, if they wanted to, switch it out. Like, damn it, Barry, where's Amber?
Yeah. Or they could act like
hashtag
where's Iron Man. Just pretend nothing happened. Just a different person shows up.
They're not going to explain nothing, yo. They're not going to explain nothing. You're just going to go see the movie, and then you're going to see Amelia Clark. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts, yo.
I don't understand why people are freaking out with people. They fucking did that shit in fucking Iron Man. Fucking what's his name?
Rhodey.
It was
Terrence
just
Howard,
and then it was fucking this guy.
Yeah.
And the next Iron Man. I don't understand why people
man.
like Incredible Hulk was fucking Edward Norton, and then it became fucking
exactly. Just that's a good point. Again, they had to explain it, right? Just next movie, it's a different person.
It's just like, dude. It's like I don't understand this whole bullshit of like, oh, they can't recast him. Yes, they can't recast everybody. Yeah. Everybody's expendable. Except Henry Cavill, though. He's not expendable.
And Ben Affleck.
Captain Jack Sparrow can make it.
Captain Jack
Sparrow. It ain't happening without them two, basically.
Captain Jack
replaceable.
They're not replaceable, though.
Captain Jack Sparrow should take her 10 minutes in the movie Aquaman 3. So,
jeez. Oh my gosh. So let's just go around the panel real quick, and I know Sil will have some words to say, especially about it. But what do you guys think about the overall status of the Restore the Snyderverse? I mean, you already know how I feel about it. I think it's a done deal. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. But there's a lot of doubters out there. We've seen David Zaslav in his first 30 days. He's already making a splash by removing a lot of those people that caused issues, as we even heard from Ray Fisher talking about it. But let's start with the bottom going all the way up. Skywalker, what do you think with the restored Snyderverse? How's David Zaslav doing in his first 30 days?
Look, I know that, some people are a little ticked off that we haven't gotten more, right? But if you really take a bird's eye view of everything, there's not really much that, he would be able to do right now if he wants to properly bring this thing back the right way. There is no head of the DC studios yet, right? And so I think everybody just has to kind of pump their brakes. I'm feeling invigorated, yo. I got plenty of energy to be here and fighting. Matter of fact, with all this stuff that's been going on this last week, I made the choice to, to not only stay here, but to kind of double down and to put a lot more money into my channel because, I feel great about what's happening. We are going to get this thing, man. Everybody just kind of has to pump their brakes, right? But that doesn't mean to stop tweeting and hashtagging and stuff like that, though. Keep that up, right? Keep up the positive energy. Don't let any of these naysayers and detractors, kind of shift your focus because that's exactly what they want to do, right? They want to come in, cause confusion, knock us off track, and hopefully, cower out and just stop producing content. But no, I don't think that any of us should be doing that. And if anything else, I think that we should all be kind of ramping up what we're doing because, these attacks on our fandom are ramping up. So I feel like it's only best to, produce better content and to actually go harder. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm not about to let any of these clown kids or betas come in here and disrupt my energy. I love interacting with this community and I love you guys, man. We're all family and the only way is up because we've already been at the bottom of the bottom. So, we eating good.
Amen. Amen. My man Savage Bat, what do you think about the status?
It's happening, man. Come on. You have to, seriously, you have to be blind not to see it. The clues from Clay Staub, Jay Olivia, David Ayer, all the signals are there. It's, and as Skywalker said about the haters trying to knock people off track. I've been seeing it more and more in the groups on Twitter, and it's the same crap. But this 35 million thing they was rabbiting on about yesterday, they're obviously not done any research. They're just a bunch of full of shit, negative assholes, and we ain't going nowhere. Double our efforts, triple our efforts. Fuck them.
That's from
Command
the
and
motherfucking
control.
Batman right there.
Hey, yo. We just gotta start screaming that shit out. Command and control every time.
Command and control.
Yo, can y'all imagine y'all new boss running around the office screaming command and control? You at your desk, you know what I'm saying? Would you be feeling comfortable right now?
I'll start putting my resume out there.
Time to go.
I'm yelling there.
Out of here.
Oh, man. Brother Zod, let us know what you feel, man.
Man, I feel good. I feel loved. I feel happy to be surrounded by such a great fandom and so many great people. I mean, and this is why I can't ever let the naysayers and the antis and the betas and all these people get me down. I feel like we're in a good place right now. And we keep saying this over and over again. Nobody expected nothing from that upfront event but the betas. They were the ones that expected something to happen from that event, and we've been saying all along, nothing. So I'm good. I'm happy with the state of things. I'm happy with Restore the Snyderverse, and I think we're on the right track. We just got to ramp up, like Skywalker says. Just keep doing what we're doing, but do it even harder.
I like it. I like it. Sil, we'll save you for last because I know you also have a stream coming up, and I want you to have time to promote that. And I know you have a lot to say because you got the insider news on it. But let's go up to my man Bat Dan. What do you think about the status with Restore the Snyderverse?
I think it's on a good track. I mean, obviously David Zaslav can't do that much right now because he just got in. He has to get everything in place. And yeah, as Mikey said, we shouldn't have expected anything at the upfront, so I don't think that's a total loss. I think I'm confident we're going to get it. I know we'll get it, unless the only way I'll lose confidence is if we don't hear anything at DC fandom. That's going to be kind of like my cutoff.
That's fair.
point.
Yeah.
No DC fandom. Then I'll kind of give up. But David Zaslav just saying the air cut is already filmed, so if you wanted to do something a little bit early, maybe consider releasing the air cut over the summer. Just saying, there's plenty of stuff you can say for DC fandom. I know I'm impatient and I'm greedy, I know, but
you are.
My boy Krypton Core, what's up?
But that's Bad Dan, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What do you think about the status of Restore the Snyderverse, sir?
It's gonna happen. I believe in Mikey, and I believe in Sil. And this is gonna happen. Why not? Shit, I'm so over this bullshit already. Like, we gotta just wait until shit happens and stop assuming things are gonna happen. Because we were like, oh my god, these the upfronts, and then I'm like, okay, this is about TV, and I'm like, what the fuck? And know what upfronts were before, WB Discovery, and I thought everything was gonna happen. They're gonna restore the center because they're gonna do this shit, and it was all about TV upfronts, But we were too blind to figure out what was going on, and I'm like, you know what? We gotta calm down, hold your horses, and we're gonna chill, and we're hopefully when they say, hopefully if fandom shows up, and I'm praying fandom is in July, August, August, July, 9 October, like it was before, and that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm just hoping everything gets restored, and I'm I need my Henry Cavill Superman. That's the, I don't give a fuck anybody else. I give two shits about no, I can't say that shit. But Henry Cavill is my Superman, and I want him to do at least 2 or 3 movies more. 3 more movies. Fair. And I guarantee he's gonna be in fucking Black Adam, 100%. and I guarantee that it's Thomas Wayne and not Bruce Wayne that this motherfucker's playing Michael Keaton. Snyder Boys Forever, and that's how I created that hashtag.
Snyder Boys for life.
Snyder Boys. Now we need Abu Nasta.
Right.
We're not even
over here rapping.
So that shit. He's like, I created Snyder Boys for life. I created that shit. And then Abu Nasta.
You created that? Okay.
Yes, you did create it.
Oh,
yeah,
so...
it was me. It was me.
Oh, it was you? Okay.
Yeah, it was always me.
I believe Abu Nas.
Yeah, because remember that stream? Yeah, you were right. You were right. It was you. Do you remember that stream?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm gonna come correct. It was you. I was like Snyder Boys for life. It was me that created that.
I never heard that. Yeah, never.
I dig it.
Snyder Nights Forever is my one. For my
Snyder
group.
Nights. I love it. And then the man, the myth, the legend, that hashtag some black guy, hashtag people's champ, hashtag the man with a million names and titles.
And why you skipping Super Bowl bro Corey? Why you Corey like
I
that?
gotta save him for last anyways because he always wants the damn last word.
I'll just be real quick. It's not happening, guys. It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. Scoop Center coming
Corey
in right now.
Corey.
Corey dropping the truth.
Okay, Beta. Okay, whatever, Beta.
Corey, this is for you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Not a real DC fan. I'm coming
up in here.
Eat your Cheerios. Eat your Cheerios, Beta.
It's simple. All I'm going to say is what one of my favorite people who's always in all of our chats says, it's inevitable.
I love
integrity,
man.
Integrity 101.
Integrity 101.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew.
Yes.
Hey, one more hashtag for Seal is the beta bloodsucker. You know what I'm saying?
Beta bloodsucker.
He's a vampire. He's a vampire.
I dig that. That's cool. I'll have to remember that.
He feasts on beta blood. You know what I'm saying?
But no, yeah, I mean, like everyone said, man, I think it's lining up logically that the Snyderverse is going to be back because this new regime want real DC. What's really what Zaz has been saying from day one: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Now he's saying Aquaman the other day. He wants the Justice League. The last time we saw the Justice League fully formed was Zack Snyder's Justice League 2021. Global phenomenon. Great, physical media sales, spins on HBO Max. So, I mean, it's like it's so obvious. But then also, this kind of kills the rumor of, Snyderverse can only be restored on HBO Max. So, that one kid that thought of that, like, I will stop predicting shit. But what Mikey's been hearing for several months is Snyderverse theatrical for JL2 and 3, like it should be.
Yes.
$1 billion per film. So it's very obvious you want more Superman. You want the Justice League. Like, like Integrity said, it's inevitable. It makes no sense to not do it at this point. Even Disney knows to use Batfleck right now. So,
yes.
So it's going to happen. And first, but just timetable. I know people are like, well, when? What's the exact date it's going to happen? Well, no one knows that. But maybe again, these shield scoopers, maybe they'll get the date, the press release before it comes out, and they'll let you know the exact date. But Zaza said 100-day plan. We're less than 40 days in the 100-day plan. So you want to give him some time to get his DC head in place. And then that's when I think the magic is going to start happening for DC. So it's a matter of time at this point, y'all. So we'll stay tuned.
I just have one question. Why didn't Disney use Pattinson? Just saying.
I know why I wouldn't. Why I wouldn't use Pattinson.
I would have used Pattinson.
That would have been the slowest scene ever. Like walk over there,
walking everywhere.
I mean, the clanking alone, right? For a cartoon, clank, clank, clank.
To be honest with you, I'll put my money on ET.
He probably would have been like, you just seen Robert Pattinson on there, and he'd be like, "You know who I am?" And ET would be like, "No." And then that's when Batfleck shows up, and he's just like, "Oh, here I am," and he's like, "I know that guy."
Yeah, everybody knows that guy. But Pattinson, again, this just underscores that Pattinson is just a rotten imposter. That's what it underscores, for real. I mean, even Disney recognizes the power of Batfleck.
Hey, Zod, can I ask you a question, Zod? Because I was half asleep for that movie. But anytime he walked, wasn't his boots clinking?
Yeah, clanking like RoboCop.
Clanking
he was like chewing on some tobacco and he's spinning it out.
Okay. I'm not fucking crazy because I went to the movie theater, watched it once, and I remember him clinking, and I fell asleep. And his boots were always clinking. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be a stealth fucking Batman. What the fuck is going on? When you can hear your boots every time you're walking. What the
Hashtag
fuck
the
on?
Batman who
Dude,
knocks.
it was like, oh my god.
Hey, Seal, I have a question. Can you speak to something that you were just talking about a second ago? You were saying that you felt like, hey, it only makes sense, right? It is the only logical move. Wasn't there a point in time when, like, the clown table even were gonna release some form of Zack Snyder's Justice League?
It was Jeff Johns actually. So actually pre-Hamadaverse, 2018, when Galvin O'Connor, Mike DeLuca was Charles Roven was attached to a Suicide Squad sequel, right? Early 2018, and then by that summer, you had like Zack started leaking pictures of the Snyder Cut. He gave one to Fiona, and then Jeff Johns was gone that summer. Hamada came in and they buried, for a year, they buried the Snyder Cut. under in a vault somewhere. So it was actually a pre clown table. Because Jeff Johns knew he was after Justice League. Jeff Johns was like, okay, I'm in over my head here. This isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and so just reportedly, I'll still treat that as rumor, but supposedly he was going to release the 214 cut of the Snyder cut.
So
put it
the
out
snake
there
tried to shed his skin.
Yeah, he was going to try to play both sides of that, though. It was because of him we didn't get the Snyder cut, but then he wanted to kind of take the credit too if he would have released it. So it's just a weird circle jerk going on right there with in 2018.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's been the longest movie I've ever seen in my entire life was Return of
Snyder
the
cut?
King Extended Edition.
The what?
It's almost 5 hours long. It's like 3. I think it's 4:43. I think it is.
What
film?
It's 4 hours and 43 minutes long.
What movie?
The Return of the King Extended Cut.
Return of the King.
Return of the King.
Return of the King Extended Cut.
Okay.
I was like capturing this motherfucker.
I watched that movie literally. I watched that movie like 3 days ago, and then I watched Snyder Cut afterwards. It's like it doesn't seem like
the pacing is very good on the Snyder Cut. Yeah,
the pace of the Snyder Cut is so fast.
It feels like about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
It really doesn't. You don't notice
Really
it's
does.
4 hours until you
Don't
look
notice.
down at the watch and go, "Oh shit, 4 hours have passed."
Yeah.
Dude, I looked 30 minutes at the Batman. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
And I'm like, oh shit, only a half hour. Like, yeah, it was a total different feeling. Yeah.
I was like literally like I watched my fucking watch 4 times watching the Batman.
As I say, the best thing they did to prepare people for the Batman was constantly saying, "Oh, it's a David Fincher style film." Like, it makes me laugh every time. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but on HBO Max, do you notice there's a category called action-packed films? And the Batman is listed on that category?
Action-packed?
I don't think so.
Didn't David Fincher do 7?
Action-packed.
That's a goddamn lie.
Yo, you got like 3 fight scenes in the entire movie. Like you got the club one, the Batmobile chase, and the one at the end, right? Like
Yeah,
so,
right. Yeah.
So it's like 1 per hour.
Amazing.
How many action scenes were in the Snyder Cut?
Shit ton.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Well, guys, as we start to wrap it up today, first off, I just want to say to everyone on the panel, thank you guys so much for making this birthday even a little more special, and for hanging out with me and blessing me with your
problem.
With your
Wait,
presence.
you're a Gemini because I know you just turned.
Yeah, but I am
Whatever.
unfortunately a Gemini. Yep, we can't make our decision on anything.
Yo, me and Phil are Tauruses.
Well, that's why I married a Taurus, so that way she could keep me in line. But
even it out some. Yeah.
Neo Seven's coming in with that $20 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Happy birthday, Trey.
Marcus.
Here's some evil.
Yo,
Got the Neo 7. You know what I'm
The
saying?
evil super chats.
The root of all evil right there.
All evil.
Super chat.
Capitalism. Trey, can you put in my man, Neo Seven's just a little thank you for that $20 super chat.
Yeah, the only thing that Batman's good for.
How did you get the house back from the bank?
I bought the bank.
That's like Zack Snyder with Warner
gotta
Brothers
watch
right now.
that
Like
again.
it bought DC. It's gonna be that way after Rebel Moon comes out,
epic,
man. That price tag's gonna go up for Zack for sure once Rebel Moon, especially Ray Fisher, man. Can't wait to see him in that. Rebel Moon.
it would have been fun,
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Blood Axe.
Ooh, it's gonna be dope.
It would have been funny.
One thing I will say,
I told Flash, I'm rich, bitch. That would have been hilarious.
one thing I'm a little surprised that we haven't heard any more information about when it comes to Zack is it Lost Vegas with Army of the Dead, the animated thing that Jay Oliva is working on?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten any more information on that. But when is does anyone know when Netflix is? What are they called?
That comes out before Planet of the Dead. Is the anime before? The anime comes before Planet of the Dead.
Gotcha. I think Sil had to get out for his show tonight. So guys, make sure after our stream, make sure you go over and coffee talk with Sil Abdul. I'll probably have to be on the replay crew because my wife's gonna be like, dude, time to celebrate your birthday now. Like, let's go.
We are celebrating your birthday, Trey. She was here. We're good.
She was here, but you know how she is. She's gonna be like, time to like go. Like, she's actually probably gonna be like, you got chores to do now. Like, yes, ma'am.
Oh shit! I'm gonna punish you.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that. I'll just give you one day.
Now you're making her look bad. Boo, Wonder Wife. Hashtag
I know
Wonder
she
Wife.
is the greatest.
Boo, Wonder Wife.
Oh, Corey! Yeah, dropping all the time.
She's gonna rewatch this. You're gonna be in trouble.
I know. I'm gonna be in big trouble now. Thanks,
I'm
Corey.
the world's biggest Super Pro Corey fanboy. Right up in here. Super Pro Corey. 100%.
These two up above are my biggest trolls, Bat Dad and Super Bro Corey.
Well, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
Somebody save me. Somebody save me.
Well, guys, as we wrap up, once again, thank you so much for Skywalker. I'm gonna have to do that, bro. Thank you so much.
Hey, yo, go have a bougie whiskey sour with the egg white. On me,
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, see, Skywalker's been telling me some
The
things.
egg white, motherfucker.
All right, Sky, I want to hear exactly how you make it because I've seen, people put the egg white in, but tell me step by step how you make that bomb.
Look, no. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to get the person that makes them the best, and I'm going to ask her how does she make them. I got an actual bartender friend of mine that hooks them up. I got y'all. I got you.
Look at Skywalker. He's a badass.
He has all the connections, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but apparently me living in LA don't mean nothing, and I just ran into Kevin Feige and fucking Sam Raimi at my movie theater, right? You know what I'm saying? People swear.
Next time you just walk right up to him and be like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. We're gonna do an interview right now.
Hey man, look. Anybody that I want to meet, there's a thing called 6 degrees of separation. I can make it happen. Facts.
I dig it.
Absolutely.
I love that. Well, guys, as always, first off, Skywalker, I feel like we should play Skywalker a little something. Even though he's on the panel, you can watch it firsthand. Just Corey, give my man Skywalker a little thank you.
All right.
7 million. Never leave the cave without him.
I hope you didn't bat nipples.
I figured if we're in the water.
I can hashtag tip well.
Oh my god, guys, thank you so damn much. Like, seriously, for making this day just fucking awesome. It's just a blast to hang out with all of you. You guys know how I feel about you. All of you are just amazing, and this is why this community is so underrated in so many ways. And while people try to spin a bad narrative on the group, the truth is this is the community right here. These are the good people that are putting in the work, putting in the effort, and shedding the truth and positivity on the community. And I just want to say, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you guys do for me, for my family, and for just gracing me with your presence. It really does mean a shit ton to me. And I just want to thank you guys so much. Oh my God, Retro Nerd Girl. What's up, Retro Nerd Girl? Sometime we'll have to have Retro Nerd Girl on our channel as well. That's another person, like literally Sil has like brought in 2 people who I've watched before and like really dug their content. And then he'd be like, oh yeah, here's Retro Nerd Girl. And I'd be like, what? Like, she knows about us?
She's awesome. I mean,
love her channel. Love it. My boy TJ now, my man. Thank you so much with the Canadian $2 super chat. His name is the Batman.
You got that one right. We ain't talking about euros or something. I was waiting to see what you're going to come up with.
Talking about euro.
You're never
sweet talking me.
You were sweet talking me with those euros, bro. I'm hungry for some feta now.
Euros sound good right about now. Not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah,
oh my God.
You guys
Corey
know
over
it's
here
not-
being like, just coming in with them Euro food. He's getting all hungry.
But it's not real country anyway, though.
What's that?
It's not a real country anyway.
In anywhere?
Blame
South Park.
Canada.
Oh.
Blame Canada. If you guys know that reference, I freaking love you guys.
South Park.
It's not real.
Yeah.
It's not really
New
a
special
country
June
anyway.
1st.
What?
Yeah, June 1st, the new special.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Streaming Wars special.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that shit.
Corey over here being
Like I said, we hungry.
Guys, thank you so much. As always, it helps our channel out so much when you guys smash that like, share this video, subscribe, hit the notification button, subscribe to all my people up on here. Zod Rider has a dope ass show. The Savage Bat has been killing it on his channel, having Richard Citron on there, Sil Abdul and Mikey Sun, and even freaking Purple Valkyrie's gonna be on sometime soon. And then of course you got my boy Skywalker the Jet Eye, who just speaks mad truth and probably has one of the best backgrounds on the YouTube game with that, city LA skyline. So beautiful. Krypton, do you have a YouTube channel?
Fuck no, I just hang out with you guys, motherfuckers.
Respect and love. And then Batman over here, he definitely has to get a YouTube channel going because you show up on everyone's panel, man. You just might as well start your own shit now.
I gotta create my own channel.
Yeah, I know. I need to just kind of figure out what my shtick will be. What my establish a brand here, the way you guys all have.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers probably.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I was going back and forth because I'm passionate about a lot of stuff. So I was stuck on what I was going to talk about for a while too, and then I literally had a conversation with one of my friends. He was like, "Yo, man, just start your channel. Just start shooting stuff on your phone. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect, and just do it." And I literally just started talking, and the first thing that was coming out of my mouth was Snyderverse, and I was like, "Oh, there you go. That's what it's gonna be." So, I got much respect for both you guys, you and Krypton. So I'm sure that whatever you guys do is gonna be dope.
But you know what? Sky, I'm evil as fuck, right? I'm ready to stab a motherfucker before I even talk.
Hey, that sound way more evil than some of these super chats.
Oh, guys, you already know what to do. Subscribe to these guys because they are phenomenal. Subscribe to Purple, subscribe to Sil, subscribe to Jeffrey Warfield. God, I'm trying to think. Was there anyone else I'm missing?
Sil. Did you say Sil?
Yeah, I think I said Sil.
Did you say though?
Who?
Just to everybody in the community, yo. Everybody in the community.
Yeah.
Just subscribe to
There's
everybody.
millions of us,
Everybody.
And as always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I am your year older birthday host. God, I feel old.
Shut up.
How old are you now, Trey?
Shut the fuck up.
28.
You're not old at all.
Oh, man, shut the hell up.
How old are you, Sky?
It's just a boy.
How old are you, Sky?
I'm 34.
You're 34. Man, you fooled me. I thought you were younger than me.
Nah, man. I'm turning 35 in September.
Hey, there we go. Hey, well, when you do your birthday stream, we all hop on,
Hey. Oh, it's going to be lit.
Your birthday stream's going to be lit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm there for that.
Skywalker's gonna be like, all right, I gotta move all these people out of the panel to get these guys. You'd be pulling still shit. But guys, I am your host Trey with Super Bro Corey and all these kick-ass people on the panel.
Yes!
Don't forget to tune in weekly.
Motherfuckers.
Same bat time.
Same motherfucking bat channel.
Batman out.
Super Corey, bro, for life.
Super Corey, bro.
Super
Hey,
Corey.
shout out to
Super Corey chip.
Fuck yeah.
Super Bro Corey, yo. Shout
You guys
out.
are the best. I love you guys. You all know. Forget Trey the Bad Channel. I love you guys.
He literally was like, hey, I don't want to be on your show today, but I heard all these guys are gonna be on there. I'll be on. Like,
No, that's what it's all about. I love this community, and the reason when Trey created the show, I was like, man, bringing all of us together and just becoming one force for the Snyder community, for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and just spreading good in the world. That's what it's all about for me. So thanks again, everybody, for for coming in tonight. It's been a blast. So happy birthday, Trey.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
Trey, you awesome, man.
Love you guys.
Too bad you're a Gemini, though.
Aries for life. Have a good night, everyone.
See you later,
Good night,
guys.
man.
Good night.
See you.